Y'all, I'm still in Costa Rica. It's my last day in the Caribbean side. I've been posting a series of my revelations and realizations and lessons that I'm receiving just from being rooted and grounded, present in the in nature, on the land, with the ocean. Let me show y'all real quick. So the message of this video is that we put a lot of pressure on ourselves and we should really ease up a bit, like slow it down, like ease off of ourselves a little bit, because naturally we have high expectations of ourselves. Actually, it's not. The thing is, nature is beautiful, period. Like, nothing has to really try to thrive, right? Like, you thrive when you don't really try. But I just feel like this, the Matrix, just how the Matrix is constructed, it's kind of forced melanated people, especially women, to feel like we have to prove ourselves and to kind of like mold and maneuver and basically just act in ways that we wouldn't typically act in. And it just puts a lot of pressure on ourselves. Like, think about beauty standards, for example. Like, imagine if you didn't have to worry about wrinkles. You didn't, like, literally it took up no mental space in your head. Like wrinkles, cellulite, moles or freckles that you don't like, a gap tooth, cosmetic flaws, right? Like, because nothing like, come on, like, really. Imagine a tree, like, imagine that tree right there being like, oh no, my ends, like, I have split ends. Like, imagine that tree trying to, like, cut its ends so that no end had any splits and that it was just trying to be quote unquote perfect. But, like, to whose standard is that? Because to me, if you say to see this tree right now and you start seeing it with blunt ends, I think it's gonna look crazy. So, but I just feel like in general, like, not just with beauty standards, but I feel like in general, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Like, we feel like we need to have everything all together, and we're perfectionists. Even if you're not a perfectionist, you're a perfectionist, and we overthink a lot of things sometimes. Maybe I'm projecting. Maybe this is just me. Actually, no, I'm not projecting. I observe this, and it's pretty standard. I feel like the average person, like, naturally sometimes compares them, not naturally, but the average person these days might compare themselves and might feel like they're not doing enough, or might feel like they're not, like that they're not enough, or that they're not perfect in how they are, or they might have some insecurities about themselves, or they might be feeling pressure to get something done before the age of 30 or before some arbitrary date, right? Oh my god, the end of the year is coming, I need a da-da-da-da-da. Like, I feel like what I've been learning out here is that the present moment is really all we need. And so when you realize that all the things that you're worrying about, all the things that are taking up mental space, it's kind of pointless. And it's kind of like we're just making ourselves suffer for no reason, because we really don't, like, if you if you truly believe in God, you know that next month's rent is taken care of. Like, you know that you have a place to stay, like, next year. Like, you know God's not going to just be like, fend for yourself. Like, that's not a thing. So knowing that, what's the point of worrying about it? So that's this video. I hope that makes sense. To me, it's starting to make more sense. I'm out here to really process and see how I feel. Like, what do I think, right? Because I deleted TikTok. I no longer have a TikTok account, and I feel like deleting that has also freed up a lot of time, a lot of mental space, and just allowed me to, like, know what my thoughts are versus what are the opinions of other people that I'm receiving, because I'm scrolling and listening and hearing people out, because I'm curious about, what are other people's perspectives, like, how are we feeling out here, because we're ultimately a collective. And even though sometimes we feel so alone, we're really all having very similar experiences. So sometimes I just want to hear what people are thinking and stuff. But not everybody is practicing discernment. Not everybody is practicing, like, moderating what they're eating, what they're watching, what they're thinking, the music that they're listening to. So people are being influenced in ways that you no longer allow yourself to be influenced by, for example, and you're listening to their viewpoint. So their viewpoint, I'm not going to say it's tainted, but their viewpoint is infused with substance that you don't even F with. So really, is it beneficial to be hearing them out? It's fine to hear them out, but maybe more so when they're in person. Like, I'll listen to you when you make it into my energy field, but I don't think I need to be putting myself on a second, like on a platform to have access to people, to watch people's platforms. Like, I just want to kind of focus on my own life. I'll listen to people, I'll hear people out. I respect different opinions and perspectives, and I understand that we're all coming from a unique standpoint and it's all valid. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for the support. I'm really happy about the increase in views and subscribers I'm getting. So thank y'all for being here. I'll continue to put out that good. Bear with me. Peace.